Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a life update video, even though the title says otherwise. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed today's video, before we get started, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So that way we're notified every single time I post a video, even though I really don't upload on this channel that often. If you guys like ASMR, I'm almost at 20 subscribers, so go check out my ASMR channel if you're interested in that kind of stuff. But if you're not, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. You can if you want. It's totally up to you. But yeah. Life is getting crazy up in here. High school and college, it's really kicking my butt. Like, it is kicking my butt. If you guys watch my ASMR channel, then or if you came from my ASMR channel, you guys know that I had like a shiner for a little bit. It's practically gone. I just have a little tint right there left, but yeah, it's pretty much gone for the most part. So anywho, let's get on into the video. I do have my planner so that way I can state out very specific facts, like when things are happening, when things happened, what's going on in my life, and I'm not or incorrectly saying anything that Okay guys, so my planner literally has everything inside of it, from school and stuff. The other stuff I kind of compound into my head because I'm not 100% sure if I have enough space to put it in my planner. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the school portion first, and then into the personal life, and then into the other kind of stuff. So August it is, I believe. So this is so this is just this week's. It's very kind of, I have it color coded so that way I know like what it is. So the 17th, which was the first day of school, I only had one assignment due. The 18th and 19th was today. The 18th, I had a few things. This is all homework. All the stuff that I write down is homework. This is just kind of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today is Wednesday. As you can tell, I was a little busy today, with Zoom classes. Today was a Zoom day. So Monday, Tuesday, I go into school wearing a mask 8 hours a day. It's a regular day. Monday and Tuesday are like that. Wednesdays, all my classes are on Zoom from 8:15 to, noon. So my first period was from 8:15 to 9. Second period was from 9:15 to 10. Third period was from 10:15 to 11. Fourth period was 11:15 to noon. And then I had to finish my Spanish homework along with my yearbook homework and a few other things. So I got that all done today. Tomorrow, it's just gonna be me and my mom at the house because my siblings actually start everyday school, which is really exciting. But I have Spanish, English, science, PE, history, and math that I have to do tomorrow. And yeah, so that's kind of like what's going on with school. As you can tell, I'm very busy. The school kind of explained it to us this way. The students that weren't doing the college program, they only have to do 3 hours of studying a week. But since I am doing the college portion, which means I'm going to high school and college at the same time, and I'm going to graduate my associate's degree, but since I'm doing those two things at the same time, my study hours a week go from 3 hours to 9 to 10 hours generally. So I'm basically tripling the amount of hours because of my college history class that I'm taking. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not constantly uploading as much as I was before, it's because I'm very, very busy. Picture day was actually on Tuesday, which was yesterday. It was really fun. Well, it wasn't really fun. It was a basic day, and then we waited in line, got our picture taken, we left. But I can't speak for everyone in my grade and in the high school, but I'm really excited to get my ID and my thing that goes around my neck. That's kind of like this one. because since we don't have our ID cards yet, we have to wear a sticker that says our name, the grade we're in, and then what group we're in. So when we do go to class and stuff, they know who we are and they can identify us and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for school. Now we're gonna kind of move on to something I kind of dipped into a little bit on my ASMR. Was it on my ASMR channel? Or something I dipped into last time I filmed a video, which was like Q&A. When I filmed the Q&A, I got my blood drawn, I think that day or the day after or the day before. And the blood results are actually in, and I have a few answers to a few things I'd like to share with you guys. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so yesterday, my mom, or like 3 or 4 days ago, my mom got a call from the hospital saying that my blood results were in, which is very exciting because I really wanted to know what was going on because I haven't been feeling good. Ever since I've been in the womb, like since my mom found out she was pregnant with me, she's kind of been a milk drinker. But after she had me, which is kind of weird, when she was pregnant with me, she drank milk, which was kind of weird for her because she is super lactose intolerant and the milk didn't hurt her stomach. But right after she had me, she couldn't drink milk anymore, but I was obsessed with milk. About 2 weeks prior to, or a week and a half to 2 weeks prior to getting my blood drawn, I completely stopped drinking milk, which was very hard for me, but I did it because I wanted to see what was going on. And if you guys don't know, there is a vitamin inside of milk called vitamin D. I think there's calcium. Vitamin D and calcium, I think, are the two main things that are inside of milk. And so, yeah, so I stopped taking milk about a week and a half prior to getting my blood drawn. And they drew my blood, and I drank milk about as much as I drink water, which I know sounds a little weird, but you guys will see why in a little bit. But I drink, like, I have over 4 or 5 glasses of milk a day, and I've always known that was a little weird and not normal because other kids were drinking Gatorade, Kool-Aid, soda. Well, not Kool-Aid, but like when I was little, they were drinking Kool-Aid. Now it's like Gatorade, soda, water, iced coffee, Starbucks, strawberry acai, the pink drink, you know, people are drinking that. And they never drink milk unless it's like Christmas time and they're having cookies, you know. So I kind of thought it was weird that milk was kind of a part of my everyday diet. So I stopped drinking milk completely just to kind of see what would happen. About 4 days before I went into the doctor's office, I started breaking out in a really bad rash. I was itching literally everywhere, head to toe, bottom up. It was absolutely awful because, I don't know, it was just awful. It was itchy, it was sensitive, I didn't want to touch it. Close touched it and made it more itchy, but I had it really bad on my chest. I think if you look at my ASMR videos, if I showed my chest at all in those videos, or at my Q&A, you might be able to see a rash that I had on my chest that I really didn't point out because I didn't want to talk about it. But the rash was getting bad. Like, it was on my legs, it was on my arms, it was on my chest, it was on my back, it was on my hands. It wasn't very comfortable. And on top of that, if I was standing for more than 3 to 5 minutes, then my kneecaps would turn like cherry red and my legs would sting like hell. It was the worst feeling of my life. I hated it. I had to go sit down and I had to itch my legs. And when I itched my legs, these bumps popped up, the ones that were on my chest, arms, you know, that would pop up, and it wouldn't go away unless I just didn't walk for an hour or so and I just kind of relaxed, or if I took it easy, iced it, put lotion, you know, did something like that. It just wasn't doing anything good. And then anytime I laid down, sorry, I swear I just saw a spider fall from my ceiling. Okay, I'm not gonna focus on that. But anytime I laid down, like the circulation in my arms and legs would like go numb. And I don't know what that was from, but it really sucked. Because like I would just be laying down watching ASMR, or watching Emma Marie, or watching one of those people, and then my arm would just start tingling and going numb. And then on top of that, I was having shortness of breath, which I know is a COVID symptom. But trust me, when they did the blood, they probably tested for COVID and I came back negative, or else they would have told me, oh, you have COVID, that's what's wrong with you, you know? But COVID was not what was wrong. So I was having really bad shortness of breath. Like I was having the hardest time catching my breath, and especially with a mask on, it was even harder. So I go to the doctor and I get my blood drawn. And we wait a few days. My mom called the doctor yesterday and got the blood results, and I have extremely low vitamin D and calcium in my system. And if you guys don't know this about me, I don't think I've shared it before. If I have, let me know what video I put it in, so that way next time I do a video like this, I can actually state the video that I put it in, instead of making you guys go search for it, because I don't want you guys to go searching for it, because that's not fair to you guys. But if I did mention it, let me know if I did in any of my other videos. But I have extremely irregular periods, and when I say extremely, I mean they won't come for months at a time. I've only had 2 periods within the past 2 years. My first ever period was June 30th, 2019, and it lasted all the way to July 3rd of 2019. And then hold on, I'm doing the math right now, so and then my next period was February 26th, 2020, and I actually don't even consider it a period. It was very light spotting. It only happened for 3 days, 3 to 5 days, I can't quite remember, but it ended right before March 2nd, I believe it ended. But it really freaking sucked. Because I was expecting a period, because I mean it's been 8 months, nothing. So it wasn't even nothing. Like I could wear one of the panty liners all day and it wouldn't be filled. Like I could wear a panty liner for 8 hours and there would be hardly any blood on it. That's how light the period was that second time. But my very first period, I wore the extra maxi pads, the super large maxi pads, if you know what I'm talking about if you have heavy periods. But I wore the extra large ones, and I had to replace it every hour on the dot. Like it was ridiculous, or else I bled through. I think my very last day of my period, the first time I had it, I was able to wear a panty liner and only have to change it out every hour and a half, which was pretty light for the fact that my first period kind of sucked. But it's going on 7 to 8 months since I had my last period, and when I mentioned it to the doctors, they assumed, well, she's 14, there could be a chance, you know. There was no chance, if I'm being honest, and I'm going to wrap myself out to you guys. I haven't even kissed a guy, I haven't held hands with a guy, I haven't hugged a guy. There's no way I could have, you know, there's just no possible way. So they kind of cleared that out, and they had no idea why. So when I got the blood results back saying that I had really low calcium and vitamin D, I did a lot of research last night. When I say a lot of research, I mean I did a lot of it, on if vitamin D and calcium led to irregular periods. And actually 40% of women with low vitamin D levels report irregular periods. 40% of women who have low vitamin D levels report late periods. Their periods aren't very normalized, they're very irregular, so irregular periods. And yeah, so I'm thinking that once I get my vitamin D and calcium up and I start like dropping the weight and I start taking better care of myself, I start going on walks, that eventually my period will kind of come on its own. But I'm gonna try and start doing that soon, because when I was at the doctor's office, when they were before they pulled blood, and I was talking to my doctor, she said that if I don't have a period before January, February, that they're going to start running tests. They're probably going to send me to OB. They're going to figure out why, because at my age, most girls are having their period every 2 months to every month to every 3 months. No girl is going, oh, it's been a year since I had my last period. Oh, it's been 6 months. You know, it's not like that. That, or they haven't had their first period yet, which is completely normal. That, or they've had their first period and it's just kind of taking a minute. But yeah, and that's kind of like what's going on with that. Now we're going, oh my gosh, I think I might have totally spoiled / ratted out the last part of the video that I was going to talk to you guys about. I hope I didn't, but I'm gonna still try and film it. Again, for the second time, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that way you are notified every single time I post a new video. Let me know in the comments down below, if you're still able to comment on my videos, what videos you'd like to see from this channel, because I would seriously like to know, because I am genuinely curious. Also, share any of the videos of mine that you like to friends, family, loved ones, whoever. Just make the family bigger. This channel only has 8 subscribers, and my other one has 19. It has 11 more subscribers than this one. I don't know, like ASMR, it's really easy to link. It's not as easy as you think, but I'm sure a lot of you guys might think of it that way because of Life with Mac, Gracie K, like all of them, they have like an extremely high amount of subscribers. Most ASMR artists don't have less than the 300 subscribers. But I honestly am doing it because that's what I like to do. I like to listen to ASMR. I don't like to listen to it when I'm studying because then I fall asleep, but I listen to it before I'm gonna go to bed, so that way I'm like kind of in the chill zone. Because if I'm like really hyper and stuff and then I pass out, then I usually end up having night terrors, or I wake up with my anxiety, or I sleepwalk, or I sleep talk. You know, it's just a lot. So yeah. ASMR just kind of helps me, and I'm like, if it helps me, then I'm sure that there are other people in the world that it helps, and I like to help other people, so I thought I would give it a shot, and honestly, it's doing well. I think, okay, one person like completely ghosted me on my ASMR channel because they wanted me to buy like a $9 book for me to only read it once for the channel, and I was like, I'm not gonna buy a $9 book to read it once and then have it sit somewhere in the back of my closet for 10 years. But I didn't say that. I just said I'm not interested in reading that book. I'm sorry. You can probably go find another ASMR artist that has that on their channel, but I'm not reading that because I'm not interested in that, you know? I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit there and read a book that's for 3-year-olds. So yeah. But anywho, that was a really long outro, but yeah. Love you guys so much. I'll see you all next time. Deuces. Deuces.